Hello people, welcome to another video. I'm Ant and this is my channel. And if you've been following along for a while now, you know that I love the Yashica FR. Love it so much, I bought another one. With the same lens, but different story. So with this one I shot it quite a bit, well not quite a bit, I shot a few rolls last year. Some good, some bad. Now the bad was really bad and I lost probably 2 rolls of film plus. But I noticed, I thought it had light leak issues, so I taped it up. Though I think it was the shutter. Now, if someone out there knows what they're talking about, because I obviously don't, I'd love you to enlighten me on that. But I really think it's a sticky shutter while I was getting these like sort of stripes down the middle. Now, like I said, I love this camera because the button layout, the way it's all simple and the button layout is just ideal. I just love it. I prefer shooting this over the Canon, though the Canon is a lovely camera, I get lovely pictures from it. Great lenses, but there's just something about this. So as I had good lenses for it, I thought I'd buy a new body for it. So I went on to a well-known auction online website and got a new body for a really good price, and the body's mint, and it really is mint. Now after buying the body, I noticed that the 50mm lens has got like a sort of fungus in the middle, and I thought, wonder if that's an issue. So I went and bought a new lens. Now that was cheap as chips and the lens is mint. So I've got like a brand new camera set up for hardly anything. Pretty much hardly anything. Anyway, so yeah, the reason I ended up bidding this off was because when I went away and shot some Delta 3200 with this, I only got a handful of pictures that were any good. The rest were absolutely, yeah. So the first thing I've done with this was put some Delta 3200 in it, just to get a good comparison. So yeah, I put some 3200 in, shot outdoors, and still managed to underexpose it. I'm not sure how I done that. I think I was using the bias on it, because that's the difference between these two. Essentially, that's the only difference between these two, is this one's got an exposure bias. Don't use it, because it's terrible. The battery indicator is in a different place, and it's got a window to put your card in so you know what film you're using, which is very important when you've got like 15 cameras with different film stocks in and you forget what you're shooting. I do like the green battery check indicator. How cool is that? That's just worth pressing the button for to run the battery out. Don't leave this wound on because that will flatten the battery. This one I never had a problem with. This one I've had 3 batteries in and 3 rolls of film. So yeah, don't leave it wound on. Anyway, what was I talking about? Yeah, I put some Delta 3200 in. I managed to underexpose it. Got a couple of nice pictures, but yeah, it was just an okay. And I noticed that I didn't get the light leaks or whatever they were. So then I put some Porsche 400 in, but mostly because it was cold, I shot that indoors. So I'll put a few pictures up, a little bit of video of that now. yeah, I was quite pleased to see that worked, and that was using the 50 and the 28 that I've got with this. And then what I do, I've put a roll of Limo 400, which I said I wasn't going to use Limo again, and that was with that camera, but I used Limo again. I thought I'd give it another shot, and I actually quite like it. Got some nice pictures of it. I had 3 rolls left anyway, so it wasn't as if I went out and bought it. So this is going to probably be an everyday carry, just because I love the 50 and the 28, and I've got the 135 just to mix it up every now and then, although I don't like carrying the 135 round because it's a bigger lens. I like a small setup for an everyday. I think the lenses on this have definitely got a bit more character to them. I think the colours are a little bit different. Well, I do notice the colours are a bit different to the Canon. So this has got just a bit more quirk about it, I think. But yeah, anyway, as a cheap 35mm camera, I'd highly recommend one of these. Just not this one. But yeah, if anyone's got any ideas what is wrong with this one, I'd love to know. Not that I really care now, because I'm not really going to fix it. It's just not worth it. Not when I can buy a new body for like 40 quid, I think it costs. Although I do want to kick it around so that it gets a few like chips and starts brassing up around the corners. I think that just adds a load of character to it. I don't know, perhaps that will over time. I need to use it more, that's what it is. But anyway, thanks for watching. Next week you'll see, I will actually be using the Canon in next week's video, and I'm back in the city in London. But yeah, look forward to seeing you there. I'd love to know what you guys are using, so drop a comment below what camera you're using, what's your everyday carry, what's your setup. Let us know, let's have a chat. And yeah, good to hear from you. See you again very soon. Is that a camera review? I don't do camera reviews. I don't want to do reviews of anything. I just go out, take pictures. I'm not even good at doing videos. I'm using my Sony now to record these bits on, which I feel is like a massive step up from a GoPro or an iPhone. So yeah, we're gradually getting there, but this isn't a video first channel. This is yeah, photography first. The Yashica writing looks nicer on the older one, I think. I mean, how can you buy that? You won't be able to buy that nowadays, and that's metal. You wouldn't not buy a metal 50mm lens for what, under 200 quid? Am I just rambling now? I think I'm rambling.